But yeah, the joy of Wild Arms 1, it was a very simple story, but it was a very enjoyable one. And I also, the best part of Wild Arms 1 was easily seeing Rudy, Cecilia, and Jack fight, like, find their place in the world and trying to save Filgaia. That's like, thinking about it now and reflecting on Wild Arms 1, that was like one of the best things about the game. Like, that's what I really liked, because ever since getting my Platinum Trophy and thinking about Wild Arms 1, I thought about, oh, what made it so great. And also, it's just, again, simple yet effective story. But I so far love the theme represented in Wild Arms 2. Like, the heroism theme and, like, this stuff with Night Blazer seems cool. Oh, dang. This stuff represented in Wild Arms 2 is really good in its own right. I really like it. Why? Why do you reject me, Argetlum? I'm a true descendant of the Sword Magus. I'm a Valeria. Whoa. Just another dream about that time. Why do I keep having these nightmares over and over again? Yo, more on Irving's past? I'd be down with that. More Irving is neat. I remember when I first played this game, I actually thought, like, I thought Vinsfeld and Irving were, like, the same person. I remember seeing, I think, Vinsfeld and I saw Irving or something, and I actually thought that they were the same person at first. Like, I remember thinking, like, oh, is Irving actually Vinsfeld, but he goes under the name Irving? I actually thought that because their sprites look similar. Irving. Irving, is something wrong, Irving? Irving, I heard a noise. Is anything wrong? I heard a loud voice. Irving. I thought the same exact thing. Nice. Like, I literally thought they were gonna do the classic twist of, like, the leader of arms is the villain. I'm so glad I was wrong, though. I mean, who knows? Because there's definitely stuff about Irving we don't know. Like, Irving is, like, very sus, as the kids would say. So maybe we'll get more on Irving and we'll get to see his perspective. But I honestly thought they were gonna go just do the simple, like, oh, hey, Irving is the leader of both, like, he's, you know, the villain. But I mean, depending on what they do here, we'll see. There's definitely something up with Irving. I don't understand. Why does everyone obsess about heroes? Heroes are merely sacrifices made to confront absolute danger. A sacrificial offering, Marina said the same thing. This perspective on heroes is quite the interesting topic. You all talk about heroes in such a neat way that Crisis Core wish it ever did. Imagine if Crisis Core went this deep on the heroism. It didn't. It was just the fact that Zack wanted to be a hero, and he was by, you know, spoilers for Crisis Core, but, you know, freaking dying and sacrificing himself. Crisis Core wish it had this amount of depth on heroism. Give me this battle. I want to do more Lucide and what's her name, Anastasia fighting. Try the impulse move. I want to see what that looks like. Wolfbang, Last Fang. Interesting. Black Dash. I love having Lucide here. Lucide is awesome. That was so insane, my word. I found Crisis Core to be a more shallow approach to what this game had tackled years earlier. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said less. It had the heroism there, but it was not nearly... I mean, it's a 10 to 15 hour game, but putting that aside, it doesn't have nearly as much depth as this one. Crisis Core is fine. Crisis Core, I like Crisis Core because I like Zack and I like the expansion of lore it does on the FF7, but I mean, it has problems. Crisis Core is not like one of my, it's not one of my favorite games of all time, but I like it because I like Zack as a character. And it also is part of the lore of FF7 and, you know. But its story has problems. Major ones. Is there another hurl knife thing I have to use, maybe? I am not seeing one. Yeah, Crisis Core, it's beefy because it has all those missions, but the main story can be done in like 10 to 15 hours. And there's like 300 missions, so I mean, you can make the game longer, but I mean, those missions are optional. The main story is really short. It's like a 10 to 15 hour endeavor, depending. I must be missing something here. Maybe another knife hurl thing to open that way forward. Oh, hey, did this reset? Maybe I missed this. Oh no, it must have reset because I left the room. I don't know how to open the way forward here. That vampire lady's up there. There's no way I can get up there that I see. Dude, I forgot Booty Call. Like, I forgot about this tool. I used Rudy's radar a lot in Wild Arms 1, but I forgot Ashley gets a radar. I just have not used it nearly enough. Na. Still have to go back and get my platinum trophy for Reunion. I did want to get my Crisis Core Reunion platinum, but I have to do like the rest of the missions, and that game is, they get repetitive, but I do want to go back to it at some point. I mean, with FF16 out, not anytime soon. Oh, I think I know what I have to do. Maybe wait, because that thing falls, right? So wait for you to stand on this. Oh, whoops, wrong tool. You're gonna move, yeah. I just figured it out. I couldn't really see what she was doing, but wait for you to fall, and then maybe she can open the way forward. My whole family was burnt to death because of him. I'm all alone, all alone. Even though I'm alone, I plan to protect Filgaia. I too am someone who likes Filgaia very much. You're not alone, let's fight together. Go, go, go. Oh, hello. Another knife girl thing. Oh, and there's one up there. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Beautiful. Oh, but that... Oh, and that just brought the switch down. Alright, I thought I would have to, like, reset or something. There's another switch? What's up this way? Okay, so now the problem is I need to find the way forward, and I don't think they let me go this way. Yeah. Oh, maybe like... We'll try this way first. If not, I think I have to reset this. Yeah, okay, just go this way. It's not that deep. What's different about me is that I didn't give in to despair. Despair? Right, everyone feels it with the blaze of disaster. Even though Lord Blazer killed all hope, I never lost a desire to live. I mean, I still wanted to eat lots of good food and have fun with my friends. I didn't want to let go of life so easily. That's what was special. I think my power was from desire. I don't really remember my first encounter with Lucide. Eventually, he was always by my side, but soon he became a presence I couldn't do without. That's Lucide for you. A long time ago, he told me it was my willpower that gave Lucide his power. I think desire is simply the power of the will to live. I wish this game was canonically connected with the first game almost, so they can talk about Boomerang. That would be neat. But I think, I know Wild Arms, they have callbacks. They all take place on Filgaia. They use the same Guardians. They have callbacks, but canonically they're not connected. Although apparently there's a case to be made for 1 and 3 to be connected. Because apparently 1 and 3 have a lot of callbacks, and there are theories that they are in the same with Filgaia or something. But it's like Tales of, where they're self-contained worlds, but you'll get some callbacks. Like Tales of has like Ifreed references and such. It's stuff like that though. Power is neither good nor bad, never deny it, just because it's full of desire. What saved Filgaia from the blaze of disaster was desire. The truth is, what I have been told all along and what I had imagined is not the total truth. Sword Magus is not a hero only by convenience. She is a sacrificial offering to this era. Her decorated body is a good camouflage. If that's not done, those who survived cannot feel good about the sacrifice. That's what it means to obtain excessive power. This is applicable to you now too. And yet you still want to go back to Filgaia. There's work to be done. Yes. Also, my friends, I made a promise. You say that with no hesitation. I give up. Okay, you win. Okay, I'll go. Soon my memory will be interrupted. Ba-ba-bum. I think I did this wrong already. Oh, I can't even go back, so there's no doing it wrong. Maybe I can hit this like this? Yeah. There we go. Go, go, go. Anastasia risked her life to trap Lord Blazer. Trapped, that's all. He was not destroyed. He was just trapped behind the event horizon. Yo, Muse's mystic art. Let's go. Our powers aren't strong enough to destroy him now. If not today, maybe tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then another day. Tomorrow we will be stronger than we were yesterday, so... What has been trapped will one day be released. Let's fight together. That's what you said. Can your word be trusted? Of course. Then it's a promise. Ashley's not good at keeping promises, apparently. When the Lord Blazer's powers once again begin to destroy Filgaia, we'll fight together to destroy and vanquish from Filgaia completely. I'm so relieved to hear that. The lives of the immortal Crimson Nobles are eternal. Until you and I meet again, I will have to take a break. Bum bum bum. I like how everyone in this game is like, am I a hero? Do I have what it takes? Anastasia's like, man, screw this hero thing. I ain't want it. It's exactly. The hero thing can't apply to everyone. You have to read the hero contract and be like, do I really want to put up with all these guidelines and such? My memory goes no further. It becomes a world of emptiness. But if you imagine will all your powers into Filgaia you wish to return to, the road will appear. I can't talk. The Filgaia I will return to. The world I'm in, it's... Alright, goodbye. That was abrupt. Oh, hey, Irving. Or is this, Vinsfeld? No, it's Irving. Again, their sprites look so similar. You have to look for the cane, because, Irving has the cane. But their hair, like, they could be palette swaps of each other. It's very faint, but there's no mistaking it. It's the empathite pattern from Ashley's communicator. Can you calculate its position? If Kate and Amy weren't here, I actually would have thought this was Vinsfeld. It's hard to say. The signal's so faint we ordinarily wouldn't even retrieve it. It will take time. Also, with Filgaia in the state it's in, please do your best. I will gather the arms members now. Understood. I will try to. Yeah, but what about Ashley? Ashley, you need Ashley. He's the leader. That is all we know at the moment. In other words, Ashley might still be alive. Yes. I don't mean to ruin the mood, but if the signal is so faint we can't locate its source, how will we contact the rescue? You are correct. We don't have an exact point yet. But we do know the general area. We have no other choice. This is the Sorth Cathedral. The coordinates are correct, but the axes are wrong. It could be a connected parallel universe. But how? If the axes are wrong, we need the link from this side. Oh, so are you saying the Argetlam's, like, what is it? The Argetlam's sword, wherever it stands, is like the there's like a portal or something that Ashley's like on a parallel universe from that, or something similar? Do you know how to do that, Lilka? I think so. I hear CLH has a magic artifact for generating a space-time gate. Do you mean the Millennium Puzzle? So you'll do it. Oh, we gotta go back to that place? But Loka, we need your magic. Only a Crest Sorceress can control the gate, and we have only you. Alright. The rescue operation will commence today at 1400 hours. We're gonna rescue Ashley Winchester. What are our chances of success? Who cares? So low, I don't want to tell you the number, but not 0. It's that low. Even if the chances were 1%, that wouldn't be 0. What's the distance between 0 and the number you are thinking of? Don't worry about it. The important thing is not to give up. Yes, you're correct. Thank you. All right. Dude, we get to go back to the Millennium Puzzle? That's a throwback. Millennium Puzzle? Open the gate.